Hello everyone, here we are again for another wild ride. Today we're diving into a compilation of unbelievable boat and ship fails caught on camera. We're about to witness it all. Unique moments, incredible situations, all captured live. If you're new here, welcome aboard. Let's go. Two high-speed powerboats collided during the Superboat World Championship in Key West, sending one airborne before flipping violently into the water. Miraculously, all four racers emerged uninjured, climbing to safety on their overturned vessels. The crash stunned the crowd but left no lasting damage. Sailing can be dangerous, but based on reactions online, these guys made quite a few mistakes. I don't know much about sailing, so I can't judge, but if anyone knows what happened, please write in the comments what they did wrong. Let's look at this in slow motion. What mistakes were made here? Watch as a GMC Sierra slips off a boat launch and sinks into Lake Springfield, caught on live TV. No one was inside, but it's a wild reminder to never leave your truck unattended near the water. Luckily, rescue crews recovered the truck with no injuries reported. On February 5th, 2014, the Spanish cargo ship MV Luna was caught in a violent storm off the coast of Bayonne, France. After a total engine failure, the vessel slammed into the breakwater at Angulate and broke cleanly in half. All 12 crew members were rescued by helicopter with only one minor injury reported. The ship was carrying over 120 tons of fuel, triggering a pollution alert, but quick action helped avoid major environmental damage. Watch the dramatic footage and learn how this maritime disaster unfolded and was contained. Famous surf photographers were thrown overboard when a massive wave hit their boat in Tihupu, Tahiti. The boat nearly flipped, sending gear flying, including even a floating baguette. The captain's quick reflexes helped avoid a total disaster. Both photographers were rescued. This incredible moment captures the true power and danger of big wave surfing. It's a reminder of how unpredictable and thrilling the ocean can be. The USS Cleveland LCS-31, the final Freedom-class littoral combat ship, encountered a launch day mishap on April 14, 2023 at Fincantieri Marinette Marine in Wisconsin. The vessel struck a tugboat during its traditional side launch, sustaining limited, above waterline damage with no one injured.
Also enjoys good form.
World champion racers Ian Sanderson and Paul Scott were gaining ground after a rough start, but at 74 miles per hour, their boats suddenly stopped dead, launching them into the water. Fellow racers Matt Shepard and Julian Abbott rushed to shield them until rescue arrived.
Flat out at 74 miles per hour, the boat stops almost instantly and they're thrown in the water.
What is this person doing, and what kind of boat is this to withstand such impacts? Does anyone have an idea? It seems designed for small rivers and looks more like a spot than improvisation. The MV Modern Express, a car carrier, developed a severe list in the Bay of Biscay in January 2016. The 22 crew were evacuated by helicopter as the ship drifted after tough weather delayed rescue. A salvage team boarded the vessel and a tug began towing it to safety. The ship was safely docked in Bilbao, Spain days later. This incident showed how challenging maritime rescues can be in rough seas. What is happening with this ship? It seems there is a malfunction and one of the engines started on its own. Are there any experts who can explain this phenomenon? A Grandi Navi Veloci ferry collided with a massive crane at Barcelona's port, causing the crane to collapse and ignite a fire. The incident captured on video shows the ship maneuvering into the port before crashing into the crane, leading to a large blaze. In a dramatic incident on April 7, 2018, the Maltese-flagged bulk carrier Vita Spirit collided with the historic Hakim Basi Salih Effendi mansion in Istanbul's Bosphorus Strait after its steering gear failed. The 225-meter vessel struck the 18th century mansion, causing significant damage, but fortunately no injuries. The mansion, now used for events like weddings and concerts, suffered extensive structural damage, including the collapse of its upper floors. In August 2010, the Dutch fishing trawler Andrea slammed into the historic German tall ship Alexander von Humboldt on calm seas in the North Sea. The vintage sail training vessel, carrying nearly 60 crew and trainees, had right of way and tried to warn the trawler, but the fishing boat offered no response. Witnessed the launch of the Italian Navy's cutting-edge amphibious assault ship Trieste, built by Fincantieri. With its sleek 245-meter design, a full-flight deck for helicopters and F-35Bs, and a floodable well deck for landing craft, Trieste is a true powerhouse at sea. Equipped for military operations, disaster relief, and medical emergencies, this floating command center is built for versatility, speed, and endurance, ready whether it's projecting force or providing humanitarian support. Two giant cargo ships collide head-on in Canada's Welland Canal. Caught on camera, watch huge vessels drifting toward each other before the thunderous impact near Port Robinson, Ontario. Amazingly, there were no injuries, no pollution, and both ships returned safely. It was supposed to be a beautiful day for fishing, but the sea had other plans. I don't know if the boat can be recovered. Can someone enlighten us on that? A skilled driver unloads a tractor from a ship, but a miscalculation causes this. The tractor's driver keeps calm and tries to get it out of the water, but it's a bit too late. A viral video of a ship battling a storm was falsely shared as footage of cyclone dive. The ship is tossed like a toy in this raging sea. This video shows one of the worst moments in the open ocean. Watch this incredible footage of a barge unloading timber using a unique method. It tilts 30 degrees and capsizes to release its cargo directly into the water. On the evening of February 3rd, 2012, during a fierce storm, 64 vehicles slid off the deck of the Cambodian-flagged cargo ship Aston Gate while traveling from Toyama, Japan, to Vladivostok, Russia. This dramatic footage shows how unsecured cars were swept overboard, highlighting the critical importance of proper cargo securing in rough seas. When transporting a heavy load on a barge, it is essential to verify that the vehicle can actually support the weight. Then it is essential to check the weight distribution. Things went wrong when contractors from Kul or Swak, about 300 kilometers north of Upernavik, tried to unload a crane truck from a barge. They use this crane to help the boat, but in the end, they also have to help the crane. The boat's weight is too heavy, and everyone ends up in the water. A CMA CGM container ship hits a jetty at Jawaharlal Nehru Port and Hava Sheva near Mumbai while dropping anchor and turning, damaging the pier. But thankfully, no one was injured. The accident appears to have been caused by a steering fault. The dramatic impact was caught on camera, showing the moment the vessel crashed into the dock. Watch the jaw-dropping dismantling of the MV Golden Ray, a cargo ship carrying over 4,000 Hyundai and Kia vehicles, as it sliced open by a massive chain after capsizing off the coast of Georgia in 2019. The ship was too unstable to be salvaged whole, so engineers used an industrial strength chain suspended between two cranes to cut it into giant sections. A laser yacht gets caught in strong propeller wash after following too closely behind a commercial vessel inside a lock. The powerful current pushes the yacht off course, causing panic and a tense moment for everyone on board. A clear reminder: keep your distance and always respect lock navigation rules.
Jongens, pak die touwen. Pak de touwen.
A dramatic video captures a small fishing boat in Java, Indonesia, taking a brutal hit from a massive wave. For a moment, the vessel disappears completely behind the swell, before re-emerging, miraculously still upright. This crossing is notorious for its powerful currents and unpredictable waves, and the footage makes it clear why. Despite the intensity of the moment, no one was injured. Apparently, it's a good idea for easy parking, but be careful with the damage underneath the boat. A rock can puncture the hull. Dad might totally lose it if he saw the underside of the boat. Sailboats aren't for everyone. They can be quite dangerous if you lack experience. Pulling out your latest iPhone at sea to capture the moment can have consequences. Our friend here clearly cares a lot about his phone.
Dude, you're fired on the down.
You made it all the way to the end. Respect. If boat fails and incredible maritime moments are your thing, hit subscribe and jump into the next videos already waiting for you. Until then, stay alert on the water, respect the sea, and sail safe.